Class. We are group number 4, and today we'll be presenting cool vendors in cloud services brokerages. Our team members consist of Bhavya, Rahesh, Roshna, and myself, Juan Carlos. And to get started, I will be explaining a current business situation. So imagine a company that is currently undergoing through the complex task of moving some parts, if not all, of their business to the cloud. As you can imagine, this is a very complicated task, and most companies typically have several cloud service providers, and this usually entails managing multiple relationships, contracts, payments, passwords, data streams, etc. And so one of the biggest questions that companies have is how do you make all of these services work together and unify your efforts to have maximum effectiveness. This is where cloud services brokerages come into the picture. And so a CSB is a third-party company that adds value to your cloud services on behalf of the customer. And so their unique goal is to integrate or aggregate all of the services that you currently have, and to enhance their value. And they usually do this by providing some prepackaged enabling technologies through portals or several other services. And so our recommendation for engaging with CSBs is to first of all consider hiring an external CSB to enhance your investments. Examine their capabilities that they offer and the services that they can provide to you, and then use those services and leverage them to your advantage and to simplify your management. And so now Bhavya will be talking about the background and introduction of our cool vendor.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Nephos Technologies, and Nephos basically means cloud in Greek, which is a UK-based startup company for cloud service brokerage. Cloud service brokerage was explained by Juan, and to basically help the customers to navigate between the whole cloud world that's new in the market right now. They work with their customers to provide basically solutions and different kinds of services for various different requirements that they have. And Nephos has been a part of the G-Cloud 2 framework agreement, which allows Nephos to serve the public sector. The main cloud partners that Nephos has is Rackspace, Google, HP, IBM, and Amazon. So as you can see, these are the services and solutions that Nephos has to offer. In the services, they have cloud consulting, aggregation, migration, management, and the kind of solutions that they offer is cloud infrastructure, cloud security, and user mobility. They have a hand in the industries such as advertising and marketing, media, retail, and government. And they also have Cloud Brokerage 2.0, which basically offers various services like monitoring, migration, decision engine, and cloud spend optimization. So now we're going to watch a short video on Nephos Technologies that tells us more about what they have to offer to their clients.
Okay, I'm here today with Michael Queenan of Nephos Technologies, a specialist cloud broker. So I'm going to get Michael just to run us through what they do, how they do it, who they do it to, and try not to look quite so nervous.
So yeah, as you mentioned, I'm co-founder and director at Nephos Technologies. We are a cloud services brokerage, one of the first in the UK. What cloud service brokerage is basically boils down to the fact that we don't have our own cloud. We take vanilla services from other cloud providers, and then we wrap additional value-added services onto those to provide new go-to-market services. So how do we do that? It kind of boils down into 3 different elements. Independent upfront consultancy, migration of services, and then ongoing management of those services. So we're finding that a lot of people in the marketplace at the moment are getting lots of information around cloud, but not sure which is the correct information, which is the right information. So our first piece of engagement is generally around independent upfront consultancy. Second part of what we do is to help the customers migrate those cloud services. So cloud providers are very good at saying, here you go, here's an environment, this is how much it costs, but leave the customers to actually try and migrate those services themselves. So we're finding actually that the ability to help customers migrate those services from on-site to cloud is exceptionally important. And then the third part of what we do is the management and managed services part of it. So we've created a centralised portal, which is kind of the heart of the cloud service brokerage element of it, which allows customers to manage, automate and orchestrate their environments across multiple cloud providers. So you can have some Amazon, some Rackspace, some GoGrid, some Cloud Sigma, and it'll actually be seen and treated exactly the same way. You can set up the policies to manage them exactly the same way, and the other interesting part of it is to be able to do disaster recovery and failover between cloud providers. So we can actually provide data sovereignty and failover between different cloud providers in a centralised and managed way.
So that was the co-founder of Nefos Technologies telling us all about Nefos Technologies. We're now going to see why Nefos is considered as a cool vendor by Gartner. Nefos Technologies has developed a new platform that provides underlying management, migration and monitoring support across multiple cloud service providers. Apart from that, they are also on their way to productize one of their monitoring platforms that's called Clarity Cloud Monitoring. Clarity will provide monitoring management and enable important service management components for the company's service delivery methodology. Basically, cloud service brokerage can be implemented in two ways. First way is to help providers bring their services to the market, or else they could help individual users of the cloud services to select new solutions to migrate their existing solutions as a consultant. Nefos Technologies also supports end-user organizations in performing in-house procurement, consumption, and management processes. They have, for instance, one of the most important decisions for when an application is to be moved into the cloud environment is to select a cloud provider. In this case, Nefos Technologies provides us with a cloud intelligent decision engine that helps you to decide which cloud provider is appropriate for your application. Another thing is when customers usually move into the cloud environment, Nefos Technologies monitors its performance and time and again tells the customer for any cost benefits that they can have over saving different space or saving different deployment technologies. The final thing why Nefos is cool is Nefos has its own enterprise image store that allows a customer to create and deploy their own images into the cloud. Now here we see are the different awards that Nefos has received over the years since its inception. The first one is that it's named as Gartner as a cool vendor. The second one is it's approved by the Government Procurement Service, which is a cabinet agency of UK, as a G Cloud approved framework technology, and also it's been featured in the 451 research, and lastly it has been named as a thought leader by the Independent. We now move on to the challenges that are being faced by Nefos Technologies, which will be covered by Rajesh.
Okay, now we are going to talk about some of the challenges which Nefos Technologies have been facing. As the Nefos technology is growing, it is facing challenge of increasing the knowledge base and the skill set of its people. So that is the first challenge which Nefos Technology is facing. Then it will be important for Nefos Technology to capture cloud intellectual property in standard methods and offerings. So and that is one of the area where Nefos Technology has to concentrate. Then we have found in-depth knowledge in some of the cloud service providers that makes it faster and cost-effective service provision. However, this in-depth knowledge is very limited to a small group, thereby limiting providers from gaining a broader role in helping customers in creating their cloud-based strategies. So these were some of the challenges which Nefos Technologies is facing right now, and efforts are being made to overcome those challenges. So now who should care means about Nephos technologies. So the business, IT and procurement executives who are willing to reduce the risks and speed the migration, they should consider the services provided by Nephos technologies. They should also consider the in-depth knowledge and practical experience which those cloud-based service providers are offering, and they should also consider the ability to provide independent guidance by the Nephos technologies. So if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead with that, and thank you.